he want everybody to understand Doc didn't just stop talking to him for no reason. After that video that dude shot in Compton, that changed everything.
The 100 video.
So, the 100 video. And, you know, I had spoke about that and told, remember I said that I told Wack and Game about that.
What's good, y'all? Top Dog called Stat Quo while he was talking to the company man and had to address him about the real reason that Kendrick don't mess with Game. But some things don't add up. Let's get to it.
We're rooting for you. Hope you're not in trouble. That's funny. Okay.
Hello? I'm back.
Okay. You're back. Okay. Everything good? How'd that go?
You know, let me tell y'all what that call was about. Okay.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
So let me go to the chat. Make sure there's some people in here. Let me tell y'all what that call was about. That call was about Top was calling me to tell me that when these clips come out, we got to tell the whole. He said, I know you telling the whole story, but you got to tell. It got to be in the clip of the whole story because he want everybody to understand. Doc didn't just stop talking to him for no reason. After that video that dude shot in Compton, that changed everything.
The 100 video.
The 100 video. And, you know, I had spoke about that and told, remember I said that I told Wack and Game about that. And Top thing is like, hey, that gotta be it. It don't need to be perceived that Doc just stopped talking to Kendrick out of nowhere. I mean, Kendrick stopped talking to Game out of nowhere. Right. That was the thing that, you know what I'm saying, that did it. And he reminded me that some of the younger guys, when they shot that J-Rock video, they went over to Game's house to do that part. And Game when he put that mask on, he said that the label or somebody said he couldn't show his face. But 2 weeks later, he did a Hurricane Chris video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
These are the things that Top is reminding me on the phone. And I told him, I'm like, who from the crew that we need to have on, you know what I'm saying? Right. To, you know, to make sure that it's done correctly. He's like, nah, I'm loving everything you're doing. I'm just telling you. He's like, I was talking to Doc last night. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, let him know it's all love. But he's like, I love everything you're doing. You telling the truth. Just that clip didn't have that part in there, so I don't want it to look like this nigga Doc just was like, I just stopped talking the Game for no reason. So that's what that was about. And that, right. So you know, Top is my brother. I know y'all on OVO stat. No, that's you know what I'm saying. Right. So as I said today, it's 6 people. It's only 6 that I really care about, like maintaining a relationship because they always been good to me. Top Dog, Dr. Dre, Paul Rosenberg, Eminem, 50 Cent. Who am I missing?
Dr. Dre, Top Dog, Dr. Dre.
I said Top Dog first, right?
Top Dog, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem.
Oh, and Doc.
And Kendrick, yeah.
Kendrick pulled up to me and Bobby Creekwater had a video. That dude pulled up. He had a Cadillac CTS, and he was the hottest shit going. He pulled up and was in that video for me. When I asked him to do a verse for me, that dude sent that verse back in literally like 25 minutes.
That verse was dope too.
Yeah, he killed that shit. So when it comes to him, I always want to make sure that I'm representing him right. You know what I'm saying? So we had a really great conversation. We was laughing, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that type of call. He just was like, man, that clip, we gotta make sure the whole reason is in there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, there's a couple things we need to pay attention to here. The first thing is they didn't want to clarify that Kendrick still has a healthy relationship with Game. They wanted you to know exactly why there is no relationship. Just get the story straight. We're not trying to say we cool. We're trying to say we not, and this is why. So if you're going to tell it all. The other thing is, Stat Quo said it's 6 people that's really important to him to keep relationships with. Keep that in mind. Let's hear what Game had to say to Stat Quo when he called him this morning.
So, you know, I'm going to try to do my best to convey some of the messages that my brother called me with this morning. And I definitely want to say when I was talking about, and not because he called me, of people that mean the world to me, Game and Wack 100 are 2 people that are definitely on my list when I say it's 8 people that I am truly appreciative of. and not because he called me this morning, because that's what we do anyway.
Right.
So as I said today, it's 6 people. It's only 6 that I really care about, like maintaining a relationship, because they always been good to me, and not because he called me. Of people that mean the world to me, Game and Whack 100 are 2 people that are definitely on my list. When I say it's 8 people, that I am truly appreciative of. And not because he called me this morning, because that's what we do anyway. He wasn't calling me about what I said. He was calling me about the way it's being perceived. So he wanted people to hear how he feels about some shit. And I understand that. He's finishing up his album. He's definitely gonna come on, and because it's a lot of stuff he told me. I'm like, yo, I'll just wait for you to talk about that. And at the same time, I don't want to perpetuate something that just goes farther, because what he said, the most impactful thing he said to me was, he named a bunch of deceased rappers that we all know that we can no longer talk to. And he just was talking about how dangerous it gets. I think kind of like what Lupe said too, how dangerous it gets for certain situations. And, he's outside, no security, just game. You know what I'm saying? So it's never the artist, it's always the different entourages. So that's something that kind of hit home with me about conversations, because that's not what I'm definitely not on that. I don't want none of that to happen on either side. I love Game just as much as I love Top, and I know Top loves Chuck. I know and he knows that, because he said that. He said he loved Kendrick, so it's not even a thing. So that's another thing. I don't like people, and I know you got to get your views, and I feel it, but there's no beef between Kendrick and Game. It's not a beef. It's not a beef. It's just he reiterated that to me on the phone, that he didn't know that Kendrick felt the way about that. He reiterated it, but now he said in retrospect he could see and understand it. But guess what? This is one of the bombshells I'm going to drop here today. But he said when Kendrick did Power, this is what he said. When Kendrick did Power, and they knew that 50 Cent was his arch nemesis, he didn't feel away. He felt like he enjoyed it. So he's like, I didn't care that Kendrick did Power. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But that's what he said.
All right, y'all. I'm calling Cat. 2 things. That man said yesterday, there's 6 people very important to me. Today, he said 8. He included Whack. He included Game. Who knows what conversations he had? And he stuttered when he said it. I'm just saying. And then the other thing is to say there's no beef with Kendrick and Game when Top Dog left it where it was. So you know how K-Dot feels. I can't say there's not a beef, but there's nothing there. There's no relationship. Not from what Top Dog was communicating, right? And then the Power angle, 50 and Game had made up, when I was looking online, looked like 2016, they all hugged up, right? Power was 2018. Why would anybody have a problem with Kendrick being on that show when you was just with 50 and like it was all good? So I don't know. It's something else going on here, and it's probably not for us to know, but we read between the lines. It is what it is. So let me know what y'all think, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Till next time, Second Take, we out.